Hey, Keith here. I'm going to play some fall classic baseball. I was going to say we're going to replay the 2007 World Series, but it's actually not an actual replay because I'm actually not going to use lineups. So I'm going to turn my fan down for a moment so you can hear. Well, okay. So hopefully the fan isn't too loud. Unfortunately, this room doesn't have a lot of air conditioning in it, but I know you understand. So. All right, so like I was saying, I'm going to play a series against the 2007 Red Sox and the 2007 Rockies. I am a Rockies fan. I live in Colorado. In the early 2000s, we were playing Dynasty League baseball in the league, and my team was the Rockies. This was when they were expansion. And during that time, I actually lived in Boston, and I was born in I lived in Massachusetts. I was born in the Massachusetts area. I grew up a Red Sox fan. So these are my two teams, the Rockies and the Red Sox to a certain degree. So, and it's perfect. So these are the two sets that came with the World Series set that I bought. And I thank Cards Dice TV for introducing this game and playing some games in it, so I'm going to play these two teams. So I got my dice here. Sorry. So I got my 20, and so I'm going to go green-blue, as in red, green-blue. So the first game is going to be in Colorado, and up is going to be the Red Sox. So the lineup okay. Sorry about that. My phone did something. Okay, so the lineup for the Red Sox is going to be Coco Crisp in center field, Pedroia in second, Ortiz at first, Ramirez in left, Lowell at third, Veritek at catcher, Lugo at short, Drew in right, and Matsuzaka as pitcher. And in the field for the Rockies will be Kazuo Matsui, Willie Taveras because Matsui will be in second, Taveras will be in center, Atkins in third, Helton at first, Holiday in left, Hop in right, Turibala in catcher, Tulowitzki at short, and Francis will be the pitcher. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to roll to see what kind of stuff Jeff Francis has. And 18, so he has the good stuff. So Jeff Francis is bringing it today. All right, so he's going to be an A pitcher. And we're not going to know about let's see, who's pitching? Datsuki Matsuzaka until the Colorado Rockies come up to bat. So Coco Crisp is going to be leading off, and here we go. And red, green, blue, 63, and it's going to be an out. The roll is 11, and so there's a run on first. Okay, so we got to go to the bases empty chart. This is one time that we have a fall classic. This is a quick play chart, and this is all the outs. The only time you need to go to an outside chart is on a row of 11 or 20. Otherwise, you can go just to this chart. And once you memorize 11, once you memorize those two numbers, you won't even have to go to that. So I'm going to go to the chart. Again, this is the second time I played the game, so I'm still learning. All right, I'm looking for the out chart with bases empty. Okay, so here's the bases out chart. Bases empty, white die. So I'm gonna roll one of these dice. 5 and 5 to 3. So it's going to be a ground out, 5 to 3, and that's the first out. So next up is going to be Dustin Pedroia. I just want to get my charts back in the right order. And like I said, I'm still learning this game, so please bear with me. I am a neophyte in this game, but I like recording. When I play games, I like recording because it's more fun when you share. All right. So Dustin Pedroia is going to be up. Jeff Francis will pitch to Dustin Pedroia. And it's going to be green-blue. It's 12. So it's going to be a walk. So Dustin Pedroia will walk to first base. Now, Dustin Pedroia does not have speed to steal. So now David Ortiz is going to be up for the Red Sox. And we got 51 and K or D. So we look, so we roll a 6-sided dice and we see what the number is. And 1, so it's going to be a strikeout. So David Ortiz strikes out. I'm going to go grab a white dice. That way we prevent the extra roll. Great. So I'm bringing in a white dice now, so we won't have to do extra rolls, except in rare circumstances. All right. So David Ortiz struck out. Manny Ramirez is up. All right. And here's the pitch to Ramirez. All right, green-blue, 41. 41 on the, is going to be a walk. So we have 2 walks already. So we got a runner on first and second. Manny walks, and we got Mike Lowell will be up. Here's the pitch to Lowell. 52, and that's another KD. So now we look right here, 1 through 3, because we have the white, so that's going to go onto the defensive chart. And so defense chart, so we got a 52. So this right here is the defense chart. So I'm going to roll 2 more dice. And I got 56. So that's going to be an error chance for the third baseman. So now you look at the card for the Rockies, and the third baseman, I'm playing the main position, so it's going to be A, so he's an error rating of 4. So if the dice die roll is 1, 2, or 3, or 4, he's up, and he is 1, 2, 3, 4, it's error, so there is no error, so it's going to be 5 to 3, and the Red Sox are out. So we're going to the bottom now of the first inning. And we'll have Daisuke Matsuzaka. Daisuke Matsuzaka. So I'm going to roll to see what kind of stuff he has. And he has good stuff too. So both pitchers have their best stuff today. So it's going to be interesting. Daisuke Matsuzaka also has his good stuff today, so he's bringing it. So we got Kazuo Matsui. Please forgive me if his name's a little bit difficult. All right, 1. So we got 1 to the defense chart, and there's nobody on. So it's going to be a ground out to the pitcher, 1 to 3. And that's the first out. Next up will be Willie Taveras. And 44. What is 44? 44 will be on the pitcher's card. No, where is 44? 44. What do they do with 44? All right, I'm stumped. There's no 44 here. I do not know where 44 would be. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, 44, because they're, yeah. So that's going to be a single. So if you have, I forgot, if you have same dice rolls, it's going to be up here on the hitter's area. So that's going to be a single for Taveras. So Taveras will be on first base. His jump is a 10. His SBS is a 16. I'm doing automated. So he can only steal if he gets that star. Oh, but that was. So now he can steal. So 1 through 10. And please bear with me. I'm going to bring out my stealing card. Base stealing right here. So the SBA rating. So the batter reaches first or second base. All right. If a hit, walk, or hit by play result is followed by the plus symbol, which it was, the batter can try to steal second base if open. Refer to the rating and roll a d20. So this is the jump rating. And then you see base stealing above. All right. So I'm going to roll this. He does not get his jump, so he won't be stealing. So now we have Garrett Atkins up for the Rockies. Here's the lineup and the pitch. Green, blue, 53. And 53 is another defense check. So let's go to the defense chart. So that's going to be a range check. Let's roll the dice. And 55 on a range check is third base, single to left. And I know and 19 is going to be way above his range. So it's going to be a single to left field with one single to left field. Runner advances to second base. Yeah, runner advances one dot. All right. First base, we'll have runners on first and second for Todd Helton. Matsuzaka is pitching to Todd Helton. 61. And Matsuzaka has his good stuff, so that's going to be a strikeout. Next up will be Matt Holliday, the left fielder for the Rockies. And here's the pitch. 44, that'll be a hit, and that'll be a double for Matt Holliday. So Holliday will go a second on a double. That'll bring Travers home. Now I got to check the runner's advancing chart. This is something I don't think I've used yet, so let's check it out. Runner advancing. Runner advancing. All right. Let's runner advancing chart. Okay, oh, it's okay. I put it on. See what I did? I took the charts, I printed my own, and I laminated them. So I just have to get used to where I put everything. All right, so this is the quick hits chart, and we want to see if we can go first to home on a double. So we roll the 17. Runner holds a third. If there are two out, then there's a play at the plate, assist chance. So are there two outs? Yes, there is two outs. So there's a possible play at the plate. All right. So how does that happen? There's a question. Play at the plate. All right. So I'm going to look on the first and second hit chart. Runner on second, runner on third, runner on first and second hit chart. And look 17. Let's see. Assist chance if two out, assist chance at home for a left fielder. If we're 1 die 6, if roll is less than or equal to the number in the arm ring, the number is out. If it is greater, he is safe. Right. So I'm going to roll 1 die. And the left fielder for the Red Sox is Manny Ramirez, and he is a 4. So 1, 2, 3, or 4. So has a decent arm, and he gets them at the plate. So that'll be 7-2, and that will end the inning. But the Colorado Rockies get 1 run, and they take a 1-0 lead here. So coming up, Jeff Francis will be pitching to Jason Varitek. And here's the lineup to Varitek. And it's going to be 23. And 23 is going to be a K 1 through 6. So there's no K. So it's going to be an out. Look at the out chart. So the roll was 19. It's going to be a fly ball to right field. 1 out. So now Julio Lugo is up. And here's the lineup and the pitch. Ooh. All right. That's kind of on the border there. So 40. So we got 4 and a 14. So 44. Can you read that? All right. I'm going to put my upper bound marker down a little bit. I have pieces of tape here. Yep, and there. There you go. I want to make sure everything is where you can see it. And my right boundary is right here. Okay, there we go. So 44 is a hit, possible. All right, so Lugo gets a single and his stolen base, possibly. All right, so Lugo's jump is going to be a 9. Let's see if he gets the jump. He does not get the jump, so he's going to stay at first base. And J.D. Drew is going to be up. And here's the winder to J.D. Drew. Wind up 16. 16 for Drew is strikeout 1 through 8. So that's going to be an out. So let's roll the dice. Runner on first. 16. Ground ball to shortstop. Runner on first. And 1 or 2 out double play. So what is that? 1 times 2 double play. So let's go runner on first and see what that number is. So 16, ground out. If white die is 1, runner advances, fielder's choice at second. Strong arm shortstop does double play. So the shortstop for the Rockies is Troy Tulowitzki, and he does have a strong arm, so that's going to be a 6 to 4 to 3 double play. And we'll go at the bottom of the first inning, bottom of the second inning. All right. Yeah. Excellent. All right. Okay, so that means runner advances if the white die is 1 or 2. And if the shortstop is strong, it's double play, I believe. All right, I just want to check that. Make sure I'm reading it right while I learn these. Okay, so if the white die is 1, fielder's choice at second base, I believe. That's what it says here on the chart. All right, so now we have the Rockies are going to come to bat, and we're going to have Daisuke Matsuzaka is going to be pitching to Brad Hoppe. 16, and 16 is going to be a strikeout. One away. All right, so next up is going to be Yorvit Torrealba. Yorvit Torrealba. All right. 65. 65, is it a 1 through 10? No, it is not a home run. I want to do a quick check on the rule to see what happens if it's not the home run. Again, thank you for your patience. I am in the learning phase of this game. I know I said it before, but all right. And then we got this. Pitcher's card, home run. Home run or out. Okay, so it's going to be an out. And it's going to be a bases empty out. All right. So I'll roll over here. Oh, I'll just re-roll the 20. So it's 3. So it's going to be a ground ball to first base. So I'll just make it 3 to 1. And that's 2 outs. And now Troy Tulowitzki is going to come up for the Rockies. And 45. 45 is going to be an out. It's 14. So the out is going to be 4 to 3. And that's the third out. So we're going to go to the top of the third inning with the score. Rockies 1 and Boston nothing. Okay, let me just... So I'm going to arrange these charts a little bit better in case I have to look something up. Let's see. there's a 54 chart. There's the defense chart. There's all the error charts. So here's the runner on first, runner on second, runner on third, runner on first and third, runner on second and third, and bases full, all in order. And I need the runner on first and second chart. Go there. All right, so here we go. So I got all my charts nice and orderly. I got my 54 chart, and I got my exotic. All right, so everything's nice and set up. As you see, I laminated all my charts, so they're really. You can write these with a marker. That's. You can see my video if you want to know how to laminate. It's fairly simple, but the good thing about laminated charts, you can write on them with a Sharpie, and with a little alcohol, you can just erase them. So that's good. Okay, so let's go back to the game. All right, so now we're going to the bottom of the third inning. Let me just make sure. Oh, top of the third inning, actually. All right, we're going to go at the top of the third inning, and the Rockies will be up. Okay, here we go. No, the Red Sox will be up. Okay, yeah, I had it right the first time. There you go. So Jeff Francis will be pitching to the batter, and the batter will be Daisuke Matsuzaka. So there's a generic batter card. Most, particularly because he comes from the American League, a lot of batters do have a lot of pitchers have pitcher hitting cards. 36, and that's going to be a strikeout. One away. Okay, good. Here we go. So the pitcher strikes out. Next up will be Coco Crisp. On top of the third inning here. 32. And 32 is going to be a double. So oh wait, no, you go to the other side, which is going to be an out. I was reading. It's actually read from this side, and it's going to be an out because he has good stuff. So 18, the out is going to be a fly out to center field. F8, all right. I think I cost myself a walk. I think I cost one of these teams a walk, but it didn't affect the score. All right, so I got to remember reading A. So A, oh no, these guys both have bad stuff. All right, I rolled and they were C. They should both have bad stuff, but since I started with good stuff, I'm going to say with good stuff. All right, here goes. 16 will be, for Dustin Pedroia, will be an out. And the out will be an 8, so the out's going to be another fly out to center field. So we're going to go to the bottom of the third inning. And the Colorado Rockies will be up. 54. 54, okay, so 54, that's a wild play. I got the wild play chart right here. Base is empty, and it's wild. So the number was 20. Sky high pop up to shortstop. Rain chart, roll die 6, 1 through 5 clouds are moving in. 6 refer to rain chart below. Ooh, you can make up your rain chart by city. So the white die is 2, so the clouds are moving in. So we're starting to get clouds, so that didn't bring rain. And the game continues. Let's just make sure I'm correct. All right. So Jeff Francis is going to hit now. There you go. So 32. 32 goes to the pitcher. He's having a great day. That's going to be an out. The out is going to be 17, and it's going to be fly ball to left field for Jeff Francis. So next up is going to be Kazuo Matsui. Kazuo Matsui, 31. 31 is going to be a single for Matsui, and he And since 31 doesn't have a star, he can't steal. So Willie Tavares is up. Now some players will have a star there, and that means if there's a hit on the singles card, they have a chance to get their jump and steal. So 16, so it's going to be 31, and that's going to be another single. And let's see if, so let's go to the runner chart, runner advance chart. And the runner advance chart is right here. So we want to see if Matsui goes to first to third on a single. Holds at second. If there's one out, which there is, there's a play at third base, assist chance. Batter stays at first base on the throw. So in a case like this, where I am still learning the game, I'm going to just look at the chart. So the rule was 18 on your hit chart. We're on first. Chance for at third for one out. So run with risk chart. Roll a D6. So the ball was hit to the center fielder, and the center fielder can try to get the runner at third. So the center fielder was a 3, and the center fielder, I believe, is Coco Crisp. Yes, he is. And his assist rating is 3, so he got him. So Coco Crisp throws out Matsui at third base. He'll be out 8-3, and it says the runner will not advance on the throw. So that brings Garrett Atkins up. And here's the windup and the pitch to Atkins. 66. 66 is, that's the big number, and that is a home run. Garrett Atkins. So 66 is where you get your home run chances on. Let's see, yep. So it's the third batter, brings him home. Give it 2 dots for the RBIs. So a 60, in this game, 66 and 65 are where your home runs are probably going to be. All right, well, where are they going to be? All right, so Todd Hilton is going to be up. Here's the windup, and here's the pitch. 63, and that's going to be a strikeout. So that's the third out. So the Rockies get 2 runs off the Garrett Atkins home run, and we go to the top of the 4th with the Rockies winning 3-2. 3-0. Okay. Chart on first. Just gotta make sure my charts are right. All right. So we'll have Ortiz, we'll have Ramirez, and we'll have Mike Lowell. Ortiz, Ramirez, and Mike Lowell. Here's the lineup for Ortiz. 54. Oh, another wild play. Bases empty. 54. We get rolled an 8. Wilder chart. So now we're going to go Wilder. And there's the roll for Wilder. 12. Foul pop down the line. Third base fighting it. Roll versus error rating to see if he drops it. All right. So it's a fly down the line to the third baseman. The third baseman is going to be Garrett Atkins. He's an E4. So, all right. See if he drops it. So he catches it. So that'll be a foul pop to the third baseman. And it's 1 out. So now if he didn't catch that, you would have, if he didn't catch that, he just hit again because it'd be a drop foul ball and that'd be an error. 23. And that will be an out with a possible double play, but there's no one on base, so that will be a ground ball. And the white die is a 2, that'll be 2-3 to the catcher. And that's 2 outs. And Mike Lowell will be up. And 61. 61 is going to be a strikeout. All right. So go to the bottom of the 4th. And the Rockies are leading 3-0 over the Red Sox. And the Rockies are going to be up. So bottom of the fourth, Rockies are leading 3-0. And 66, so that will be home run 1 through 5. Triple will be a double. So Matt Holliday will double. Not a big home run hitter. No, Matt Holliday was supposed to be up. That for 66, that is a home run. Matt Holliday. See the difference in the cards. Matt Holliday has hit 36 home runs. That will be a home run for Matt Holliday. Brad Hoppe is up. Yep. So I'll make it 4. So 43, that will be an out, and the out will be, the batter is a lefty, so that'll be 3-1 for 1 out in the bottom of the 4th inning. And now Yorvit Torre, all right, let me get this right. Yorvit Torrealba. Yorvit Torrealba. Got it. Oh, white die. All right, so it's good. Oh, that's a hit. 55, and that's a 16, so that'll be a single for Yorvit Torrealba. Yorvit Torrealba. There we go. So Tulowitzki is up. Runner on first. I'm really checking the hit and run ratings. Okay, so here we go. 25. 25 is going to be an out. It's a 14 with the runner on first base. And does the second baseman have a strong arm? So the second baseman for the Red Sox is Dustin Pedroia. He has an average arm. So let's see. Let's just look at the runner on first chart. On and out with the 14. Ground out to second, fielder's choice at second base, 4-6. So it's going to be 4. The play is going to be 4-6 at second base, and Tulowitzki will be at first base on a fielder's choice. Let's see. I want to check something. All right, good. So next up will be the pitcher, Jeff Francis. And 45 will be an out. Did I roll the 20? Where's the 20? Oh, 6. Okay. So it's going to be 6-3 for the third out. So the Rockies get another run, and they are now up 4-0 in this first game. So the Rockies are up 4-0 in the first game of a 7-game series between the 2007 Colorado Rockies and the 2007 Boston Red Sox. It's going to be top of the 5th inning. The 2007 Red Sox are going to be up. Jason Varitek is going to be up. 21 is a strikeout. So Varitek strikes out. And I gave both these pitchers an A stuff. I was supposed to give them a C stuff. I was looking in this column. So, but I started with the A stuff, so I'm going to finish with the A stuff. But they should have weak stuff. 24 is going to be out, and the out is going to be, we have a right-handed batter, and it's going to be a 6-3 for 2 outs. And next up will be J.D. Drew, and here we go. 26, is he facing a right-handed pitcher? No, he is not. This is why I have him at the lower part of the lineup. So that's going to be an out, and the out is going to be a line out to center field. So a line out / fly out to center field, and the Rockies still haven't scored a run off Jeff Francis. So now up will be the bottom of the 5th. It will be the Rockies. Now let's look at Jeff. What I like is you can see right here all the statistics, right? So this is Jeff Francis statistics. He 4.22 ERA, 1 home run per 9 innings, or WHIP of 1.2. I'm guessing it says 12. I'm guessing that's 1.2. 7 Ks per 9 innings, 3 walks per 9 innings, and 10 hits per 9 innings. And then you have his usage right here. Then you have your innings pitched, and so it's really, that chart's really convenient. All right, so we're going to the bottom of the 5th, and the pitcher is going to be Daisuke Matsuzaka. Daisuke Matsuzaka. Okay, Jeff Francis can face 40 batters. Let me just write that down. No, Francis can face 30 before retiring. Matsuzaka can face 30. All right, here's the windup and the pitch. 22. Oh, strike 3. Those doubles are usually the good things for the. And they actually borrow that from the time travel baseball. Time travel baseball uses doubles, where they give most of the hits on the pitch and the hitting carriage to that area, and that's it works really well. 41 will be a walk. So again, Coco Crisp gets on with the walk, and since 41 there's no plus there, he doesn't have the steal opportunity. I'm using automated stealing. So Dustin Pedroia will be up, and he's going to hit and run. I love to hit and run. I love to. And I guess the hit and run, my love of the hit and run came from playing Stats Pro Baseball, because in Stats Pro Baseball, hit and run 2s are very, very powerful, and you almost always hit and run Stats Pro Baseball with hit and run 2. And that's the original Stats Pro Baseball, but I'm not sure the new one. But all right, so we have a hit and run situation here. So green blue 52. So we add them. So it's 12. And is it a 61? No. Not a strikeout, fly out, center field, runners return safely. So that'll be F8 on the hit and run attempt by Dustin Pedroia. And next up will be David Ortiz. Now this game is you can get a free version of it online. You can get all the parts, and you can get the 2020 Yankees and Dodgers. You can get the 2016 Indians and Astros, I believe. I have them right here. Just a minute. Let's see. So you can get the 2016 Indians. I believe the 2016 Cubs. I believe you can get the 2018 Indians and the 2018 Astros. And those are free, so you can get all those for free. All right, you can also get the game parts. You can download them. You can see my video on laminating the charts, but laminating the charts is so easy. It's relatively inexpensive. The laminator is $20. The lamination sheets you run 10, but you get 20 of them. And look at the charts. Look how nice they look. I printed these off and I laminated these. And like I said, you can write on these with the Sharpie, and you can just erase them with a little alcohol and a little piece of tissue or something. All right, anyways, so we got a runner on first. David Ortiz is going to be up. So the heavy hitters for the Red Sox are going to be up. 54. And that is another wild play. Wow, that's cool. All right, so we got a runner on first, wild play. Men on base, wild. So men on base, wild. 6. Wild pitch or pass ball, question mark. Only the original D20 to determine if it's a wild pitch or pass ball. If the D20 falls within the pitcher's wild pitch rating, then the ball gets by the catcher and the runners advance. So this wild pitch rating is, pitcher's wild pitch rating is right there in 6. So it is going to be a wild pitch and the runner advances. So Coco Crisp will go to second on the wild pitch. And David Ortiz is still at bat. All right, so here we go. David Ortiz is up. 45, not 54. 45 is going to be an out. So with the runner on second, let's just tap it and see if we can get a reading on that dice. There you go, 5. So runner on second, the runner will advance, so it's going to be a ground ball to first base. The G3, but that's the third on anyway, so no score for the Red Sox in the top of the 6th inning. So we're going to go at the bottom of the 6th inning, and we're looking at Daisuke Matsuzaka is going to face Kazuo Matsui. Glad I said that right. And this is going to be the 28th batter for Matsuzaka. So he's going to be eligible to tire after this and 2 more batters. So we got 64, and I did say both these are pitching their A, so that's strike 3. It's going to be 1 out. Next up will be Willie Taveras. 36 is going to be an out, and that is going to be a fly 8. This game, Cards and Ice TV, this game was right. This game plays very easily. It really does, particularly if you laminate your charts and you have the charts ready, and you know where they are. It plays really quickly. All I have to do is just glance. It's a very good game. Very, very high playability. We got a 66. And that will be a double for Atkins. That 66 is the magic wow number. Let's see where we are. Okay, good. So Garrett Atkins, as good. I'm glad I didn't make a mistake on that. So Garrett Atkins doubles. All right. Let's see. And so now that was the 30th batter. So now a hit or any type of hit or walk will tire Matsuzaka. So Todd Helton's going to be up, and we get a 23 on Helton's card. That's going to be an out with an X. So if there would be a double play if there were runners in double play position, but it's going to be a fly out to center field. Runner on third can score. So we don't have a runner on third, so that's just a fly out to center field. Runner holds. So now we have Matt Holliday up and the lineup. And here's the pitch to Matt Holliday. 34. And 34 will be a single. A single to Matt Holliday. Now I look immediately because I know what I'm doing now. It'll be second to home on a single. We got a 10. And it's going to be an infield single. And the runner will hold at third base. So we got an infield single, runners at first and third, 1 out. Is there any? So that will tire Matsuzaka. So now's time. We're going to get a relief pitcher coming in for Matsuzaka. Yeah. So the relief pitcher for the Boston Red Sox is going to be. Who is the relief pitcher going to be? So I want someone who can face a number of batters. I don't want to keep. Let's see. Looks like most of the Red Sox batters' face ratings are 7. And it is the bottom of the 6th inning. I'm going to bring in Mike Timlin because I like Mike Timlin. He was actually on my Dynasty League team way back in the day. He must actually be pretty old on this card. I think I had him when he was a rookie or something. Anyways, okay, so let's see what kind of stuff he has. Now I'm going to read this right. And it's 7. And 7, he has average stuff. So Mike Timlin is going to be a B. Mike Timlin is going to have average stuff for a B. All right. All right, so we got first and third. Now, big question is, you're down 4. Do you play and filled in? And yes, they're going to play and filled in. So Brad Huff is going to be up, and the Red Sox are going to be in filled in. 26. 26. Is he facing a righty? Yes, he is, and that will be a single for Hop. Garrett Atkins will come home. Let's see. So Garrett Atkins comes home. Holiday, we got to check to see what so 10. We rolled a 10. We want to see if we go from first to third. Yeah, so we want to see if we go from first to third on a single and runner hold. That's another infield hit. So we have runners, again, we have runners at the corners with only one out. And Jorvit Torrealba. Try to do my rolling R's. Torrealba. Got it. Oh no! Escape dice. That's alright. I have more. I'll get that one later. And here we go. Okay. Torrealba. First and second, infield's in. First and second, infield's in. Difficult choice. You're behind 5-0. They're not, no, the infield's not going to be in. They're going to go for a double play now. All right, 33. 33 will be a single for Jorvit Torrealba. And that will bring home Matt Holliday. And let's see now. Now that's one thing that this game doesn't have, which is okay. It doesn't have ground ball, fly ball tendency for pitchers. Doesn't have ground ball, fly ball like Stratomatic does. Saber Metric does. It's still an excellent game though. All right, so that was a single. So now I got runners at first and third. We want to see if that runner's going from first to third on a single. 12, he will advance. All right, first to third on a single. So, and he will advance. All right, so he will advance. So we'll have runners at first and third. And Torrealba, again, RBI. So now Troy Tulowitzki is going to be up. We still have runners at first and third. Still one out. That's 26. Is he placing lefty? No, he's facing a righty. So that's going to be an out, and that's going to be a 1. And we have runners at first and third. So let's take a look at what that means. So first and third. All right, first and second, first and third. We got a 1. Okay, in the out chart. Grounder to pitcher is a white die 1. No. All right. If your white dies run, runners advance. Check runner, runners advance. So checks runner at third, fielder's choice at second base. So it's 1 to 6. Excellent. All right. 1 to 6, and he checks the runner on third base. So the runner at first base, let's see, first, and make sure I have first and third. So a fielder's choice is going to be at second base, 1 to 6. And we'll still now with 2 outs. With 2 outs, we'll have the pitcher up. And runners at first. So 6-0 lead. Francis is pitching good. We're going to leave him in there. So 43. 43 is going to be an out. And the out is going to be 3. The batter is, what is the batter? So he's a lefty. And we got a 3. And first and third. So it's going to be out G3. The first baseman's going to take it, step on first, and he gets up. So at the bottom, and I actually messed up. Oh boy. I'm just going to continue. I basically cheated the Rockies out of an out. Okay, so I'm just going to do it like that. So Nora's in the 5th. I do make mistakes sometimes. All right. So this was supposed to be the bottom of the 5th inning, and I cheered the Rockies out of an. I cheered the Rockies. The Rockies had 1 fewer outs in the 5th inning, so All right, well, I'm gonna go on. Gotta be more careful of that, that's all. All right, so here we go on. So Francis will pitch to Ramirez. And here's the windup and the pitch. So now we're in the top of the 7th. 44 for Ramirez. It's going to be a single for Manny Ramirez. So Manny Ramirez is on first base. And Mike Lowell will be up. And it's 45. And 45 off the pitcher's card is going to be an out. And it's going to be a, what is that? That's a 6. So the out with a runner on first, it's going to be a double play unless the shortstop has a weak arm. So the shortstop for the Rockies is Tulowitzki, and Tulowitzki definitely doesn't have a weak arm. 6-4 to 3 double play. That's the second double play off of Tulowitzki's arm. So now Jason Varitek is going to be up. And we get 63. 63 is going to be an out. And we get a 3. Batter's lefty. And it's going to be G3. So we're going to the bottom of the 7th. And the Rockies are coming up. Bottom of the 7th, the Rockies are coming up. And Mike Timlin will be pitching to Kazuo Matsui. Kazuo Matsui. 61 is average stuff, 1 through 12. No, so that's going to be an out. Got to roll. 4. So the out's going to be 4 to 3. 1 out. Next up will be Willie Taveras. Taveras is actually 2 for 3 in this game. 56. 56 is going to be a strikeout and 2 outs. And next up will be Garrett Atkins to be up. Timlin's pitching to Atkins, 16. And that will be an out. And Atkins is a righty. That will be 5 to 3s for the third out. So we're going to go to the top of the 8th inning here. And the Colorado Rockies still have a 6-0 lead. Francis is pitching a shutout at this point. Right. So you got Francis. So we're going to have Varitek. We're going to have Lugo, Drew, and the pitching position. So Lugo's going to be up. 23. 5, he's going to be out. And Lugo's a righty. And it's going to be 5 to 3, 1 out. J.D. Drew is going to be up. The windup and the pitch to Drew is 43. 43 is going to be an out. And that is going to be 6 to 3. We will have a new pitcher for the Red Sox. So Timlin has had it. We're going to have a pinch hitter, and we're going to have a new pitcher for the Red Sox. And the pinch hitter is going to be Kevin Youkilis. So Kevin Youkilis. Kevin Youkilis pinch hits for Timlin in 8th. Kevin Youkilis pinch hits for Timlin in 8th. All right. So the Red Sox are going to need another pitcher because Timlin is done. So Youkilis is going to hit 65. That is a home run 1 through 8, but we got 12, so it's going to be an out. So Francis is not a big home run pitcher, and the out is going to be a pop out. with a 5. Pop out to third base. P5. And that's it. So we're going to go to the bottom of the 8th inning with the Colorado Rockies ahead 5-0. Francis is still pitching. So the Red Sox are going to have a new pitcher. Okay. So we have Helton, Holiday, bottom of the 8th. We have Helton, Holiday, and Hoppe, H-A-W-P-E. And Atkins is going to be, Atkins was the last out. Okay. So now coming in to pitch for the Red Sox will be Jonathan Papelbon. I'm not sure who the Red Sox closer was. So Jonathan Papelbon will come in. He might have actually been the closer. So first we roll to see what kind of stuff he has. Oh, and he has the good stuff. So Papelbon will be an A. He has the good stuff. And here we go. So Todd Helton will be the first batter. 32 against the good stuff is a strikeout. 1 out. Next up will be Matt Holliday. 52. 52 is a K. We haven't had KD play in a while, but that's a KD play. So we got 52 and 18. 52 and 18 and no, 52. Oh yeah, 52. We roll these dice again. 21. And that's going to be a second baseman. So that's going to be an error check on second baseman. And you have to re-roll the 20. So it's 5. So the second baseman for the Red Sox is Dustin Pedroia. He's an error 1. So he very good error ratings for Pedroia is a 1. He very rarely makes errors. Wow. He is on it, on it. All right, so Brad Hupp is going to be up with 2 outs. Here's the pitch from Papelbon. And we get 46. And 46 will be a ballpark rating. And 19 at Coors Field is going to be a single with the stretch to double right field. All right. So Hop singles and stretch to right field. So does Hop have doubles? Yes. So we can check that. All right. So I'm going to check. I got to check the rules to this. This is the first time I've encountered this. Base stealing. Blah blah blah. I don't have it in these rule sheets right here. I should have. So it's single stretch to double. I'm actually going to look. Use outfielder's assist rating to check safe or out. All right, so I'm going to look on another. So use outfielder's assist rating to check safe or out. So the outfielder was, I believe, the right fielder. And the right fielder for the Red Sox is J.D. Drew, and he needs a 1 or less, and he rolled a 2, so the runner, that'll be a double. There you go, double for Brad Hupp. Huppy. All right, so next up will be Jorvit Torrealba. Not bad. I'm getting there. 65 will be another home run possibility. 1 through 6. No, it isn't out. So roll this and see what we got. And 8 will be an out. And the out will be fly ball to center field for the third out. All right, so no runs for the Rockies. So we're going to the top of the ninth inning here. And Jeff Francis is going for a complete game shutout of the Boston Red Sox. And this Red Sox is a powerful hitting club. Okay, so we got Chris Pedroia and Ortiz up. Francis is still hasn't faced 30 batters. So Coco Crisp is going to be up. 41, and that will be this. He will walk. So Coco Crisp walks. And because 41, since he doesn't have anything across there, he doesn't have steal opportunity. But Dustin Pedroia will be up. And he's going to try a hit and run. Because, like I said, I like the hit and runs. So here's the hit and run chart. There's the hit and run chart. So let's roll the dice. So we add the green and the blue. 5. Ground out to first baseman, runner advances. So that'll be G3, runner goes to second. I like the hit and run because it removes the double play possibility unless you get a line out. And it usually moves the runner over. Now it does leave open the possibility of strike him out, throw him out. But if you have a fast runner, that's considerably lessened. So runner on second, David Ortiz is up. And 52 is a defensive, is the defense chart once again. So we got 52, 14, so we re-roll, I'm going to re-roll everything. So it'll be an error chance, and it looks like it might be an error. Left field, a one base error possible. So the left fielder for the Rockies is Matt Holliday. So Matt Holliday makes a one base, so there's a runner on second. Let's see. Runner on second, so the runner will go to third base. And on the error, so that will be an E7. Error 7, so it's a one base error on the left field. We have runners at the corners, one out for Manny Ramirez, Mike Lowell, and Jason Varitek. Jeff Francis still isn't tired. There's a pitch. 14, Francis is a lefty. Well, it doesn't matter. And Jeff Francis hits Manny Ramirez. So bases loaded, one out. We are going to need a relief pitcher. Francis has had it. He's tired. I was hoping he can get a complete game in, but so we have to bring in the closer for the Rockies. And let's see who that might be. So we're going to bring in Manny Corpus. Manny Corpus is going to come in and pitch for the Rockies. He's going to go for the save. Well, he can't even get the save because they're down. His team is up by 6 runs, but he is going to try to end the game. So one out, bases loaded. One out, bases loaded for Mike Lowell. Ooh, roll off the table. 52 is now going to be another KD defense. And that's going to be a 16 KD defense. So defense is coming up big here. 42. So 42 is going to be a 2-base error chance against the second baseman. So the second base, that'll be a 17. That will be an out. So that'll be an out to the second baseman. Okay. Bases loaded. So that'll be a bases loaded out hit to the second baseman. So let's see. The batter is out on a ground out to an infielder or fly out to an outfielder. right, so that's going to be a ground out. And so I got to check to see what type of ground out it is. So second baseman, 21. Bases loaded. But it doesn't say what kind of out it is here. Oh, force out at home. Yeah, it does. Bases are full. Force out at home. So that's going to be 4-2. And the runners will advance, and Veritek will be on a fielder's choice. All right. So that was a good play by Kazuo Matsui to avoid the error and get the out at home with the bases loaded. So that was Mike Lowell. So now there'll be 2 outs, and Jason Veritek will be up for the Red Sox. And here's the lineup and the pitch. 25. That will be an out. And the out, that ball is hit to the shortstop. It'll be 6-3, and that will be the 3rd out. So the Boston Red Sox lose by a score of 6-0 against Colorado Rockies. They allowed so Jeff Francis only allowed 2 hits in the entire game, but he had to be replaced because he was tired and there was an error and he hit somebody, so he allowed two hits. The Rockies, meanwhile, have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 hits. 6 runs, 13 hits, 1 big error. Garrett Atkins hit a home run and a double. Todd Helton hit a home run. And that's the story here. So in this 7-game series between the 2007 Boston Red Sox and the 2007 Colorado Rockies, the Colorado Rockies have taken a 1-0 lead. And every day I play this game, I'm getting better and better. It's a great game. I do love this game.